Welcome back to another Disco Inferno YouTube channel video. Today we're reviewing Fat Joe. I know I say this every time, but I actually really enjoyed his music. And I know that's easy to say, but I don't know, I was vibing. To me, I did notice he has a lot of collaborators, which nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? To me, it felt like he was doing the DJ Khaled thing, but better. Like, sometimes he would barely be on a song. It would still be his, but he made it, but, like, it's made so that I know he at least played a big part in the production. Now, I didn't double check, so maybe he was just skirting by. But most every song that he had collaborators on, if not all of them, he at least had one verse, which, like, okay, that's some work. Sometimes he would do the hook or whatever, but let's start with albums today. I really liked all of them. I think my favorite one, is probably Don Cartagena. He made it in 1998, so it's an old one. But I think I'm gonna say it's my favorite because he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7 if he was considered a member at this point. He has 7 Big Pun features, which, if you don't know anything about Big Pun, I would hazard he's often considered in people's top 5s for, like, best rappers of all time, because he was just such a great lyricist. So there's that for you if you don't know. Now, I haven't gone and listened to Big Pun's music, but I had a lot of fun listening to all of Fat Joe's albums, but especially that one. It felt great. Honorable mention, I want to throw it to Me, Myself, and I. I really enjoyed that one. A few Lil Wayne things on there, so that was fun. And then last honorable mention here is Plata y O Plomo. I hope I said that right. It's not in a language I speak, and that's not a racist thing. I'm just white. It's a collab album between Fat Joe and Remy Ma, and track number 4 is All the Way Up, which perfectly transfers into my favorite single is All the Way Up. It's a great song. I've heard it so much, and yet it still hits me different every time. I know French Montana's on it. He doesn't have a verse, so chill out. He says, "Shorty, what you want? I got what you need," a lot. Because he does the refrain, is what they call the non-genius, but chorus part 2, if you will. Honorable mentions for that. Now, honorable mentions, I'm actually gonna go. This sounds mean. Honorable mentions, I'm gonna say, I really enjoy specifically the West Side remix of All the Way Up. It's got, Snoop Dogg, The Game, E40, I want to say. Why is it not? Okay. No, not that one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Snoop Dogg, The Game, and E40. There's a lot of remixes of that song, but I I really enjoy the West Side remix. That's what I was saying. Um, there is also a remix with Jay-Z if that's more your cup of tea. But the West Side one hits me different. Beyond that, I'm gonna go with I really enjoyed. I did actually enjoy Another Round, which was featuring Chris Brown. That one actually was fun to listen to. And then yeah. I'll leave that there actually. And that's my favorite album, favorite track from Fat Joe. Now, it's time for my special little surprise. Welcome to the month of music. So number one, I am no longer doing this style of video every week. Boo, right? Stop crying. I'm doing this every day for the month of May. You heard that right. Every day. Starting today. Of course sorry. Of course I could have started the first, but since I was still trying to finish listening to Fat Joe, I decided I'd just start it at the beginning of this week. So, May 4th. Every day, you're going to get a review of an artist. Now, I do promise that I spun the wheel for a lot of these, but it is definitely a lot of the not newer, but like more modern. I've been spinning like DJ Paul. Like, no offense to DJ Paul, I love his stuff, but he's from 3-6 Mafia. I don't know if anyone's actually gone and listened to his solo music much, let alone 3-6 Mafia, especially the newer and more modern rap scene. Might not. I don't know. You get my point though. But yes. And I will say, just to throw it out there, these videos gonna be very late at night. Sometimes barely before midnight. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna tell you to expect the videos at like 11:30 p.m. What is that, Eastern Standard Time? I don't even know what time zone I'm in. But yeah. Like, very late. I mean, you gotta give me time to listen to the guy. But, whatever. So there's no wheel spin today. And the reason I wheel spun only some of the ones, is because I do still have work. And I didn't want to end up with, like, Future, who's got a massive, like, catalog, on a day when I also work, like, 8 hours and can't listen to Future for 8 hours. Then I would have to, like, get up, like, butt crack of dawn, like, midnight or whatever. And then listen to Future for a while, work, and then go home, listen to Future, and try not to fall asleep. And that's not a Future thing. That's a me thing. I can fall asleep while music's playing if I'm that tired. But so far I'm lucky it hasn't happened yet. But yes, so no wheel spin today. second little surprise, along with listening to new artists every day, I'm gonna try, now that I'm out of school, I'm gonna try and maybe working on music more, you know? Making my own stuff. Maybe I'll drop some singles, something like that. You gotta fluff up your... Cause I did not do that album release right. Not only was it late multiple times, I delayed that more than they delayed GTA 6. But I just kind of threw the album out there and then didn't do anything with it. But so yeah, there's that. Now I'm sure you're wondering, who am I gonna be listening to today? Well, motherfucker, it's the one and only Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, that's right. I actually, and this was one of the ones I spun on the wheel. We finally got Kendrick Lamar, so I'm super excited. I've heard actually quite a bit of his music already, but I haven't heard full projects. I mean, like, I've heard like a song or two. Like, I've heard like "Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe," but I haven't listened to the whole Good Kid, Mad City. You know what I'm saying? So I'm super excited for this one. I'll see you all later tonight. Can't promise it's gonna be early. Later tonight, probably around like 11 p.m. for my Kendrick Lamar review, and then you'll find out who's next tomorrow. But yeah, I'm super excited for this. So remember, music may. And peace, love, be nice to each other, be excellent to each other. Shout out Bill and Ted. And keep burning up that dance floor with your sick dance moves. Freak out. May the music fill your soul. I'm just gonna press stop recording now. Peace.